y'all. It is Crafty Hope here, and welcome to another art journal spread. I am working back in my Bobbsey Twins book. This is just an old Bobbsey Twins book that I got thrift store, antique store, library, somewhere, and decided to use as an art journal. I thought it was holding up really good, but the spine is starting to crack on me in certain places, so I'll probably have to figure out some way to rebind it when I get it all done. I'm gonna wait till I get it full and chunky before I do that. So I am starting this the way I usually do, which is with some collage. I've got my Oohoo glue stick and some different papers. I'll tell you about some of the papers here in just a minute. I want to go ahead and tell you that I don't know how many more art journaling videos I'm going to have for a little while. I broke my ankle. Yeah, I actually recorded this video probably ugh, 2 or 3 days before I broke it. And so I'm currently doing this voiceover while sitting in bed with my ankle elevated. So I'm hoping I can get some videos out. Actually, I'm hoping to get my husband to help me set up some stuff for the Yumi Stained 3 so I can record my project for that. If y'all don't see that on December 19th, then I didn't get it done. But I'm hoping we can work something out so that I can do my project. All right, the paper, I wanted to talk about the paper I just put down there, y'all. That is some deli paper that I taped onto a piece of copy paper and ran through the printer at some point. I believe Tiffany of Southern Gals Designs has a video on how to do that from like ages ago. I'm telling you, it has, I don't even know. I don't even know. Um, how long ago? Probably 5 years, maybe. And I think she had done it maybe with coffee filters or something like that. She may have also done it with deli paper, but I had done it for another project and I took the scraps and threw it in my scrap box and found those and I love them. And now I really want to create some more of that like tissue paper type stuff with letters on it. So I might just do that. There's also a little bit of the Tim Holtz tissue paper there and book pages mostly. I just wanted to cover up some of the images that were on that Bobsy Twin journal. I don't know if you saw the like skeleton in the closet on the left page. Well, that was a really neat illustration. It just wasn't what I was going for today. So I sprayed down some Distress Oxide in Wilted Violet, took a Stabilo Woody in like the turquoisey color, made some X's through that while it was still wet, and then I've got some Martha Stewart craft paint. I think that's called like 24 karat gold or something like that. It's just some gold Martha Stewart. I will try to find it, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get in the craft room to get the exact name of it for you. So it's just some gold acrylic paint. It's not a big deal. All right, so I did all that while the spray was still wet and then dried it. And I've got a China marker, a white one, that I'm just circling a couple of those gold marks on there. Um, really on this day, I hadn't played in my art journal for a while. I wanted to just kind of get in there and do some stuff and get my hands messy. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, y'all, I still have India ink in my cuticle bed from when I did this. Because, yeah, so that was India ink I put in the top of like a cottage cheese container. And I've got a handmade stamp there that I made with a piece of like really like the back of a watercolor pad paper. And that is some stick on cork from the Dollar Tree. And I just cut out some shapes and put it on that cardboard, and I'm using it as a stamp with that India ink. Super easy, quick way to make a stamp without all the carving. So I'm putting that in there just to get, I really wanted just some dark black graphic type marks on there. It needed something to pop. I didn't really know what direction I was going to head in this. As usual, I just wanted to play. So I'm getting those marks all over there. I don't know at what point I got the black ink on my finger, but it's still there, like I said. All right, so I'm coming back in. This is it's a little fine liner bottle that I bought. And I put, what I'm trying to think what I put in. I put in some of the Master's Touch, which is the Hobby Lobby brand gold paint in there, a little bit of water, and then I found that Liquitex has a gold medium. And so I bought that at Michael's and put some of that in there. And so that's what I'm at using here. I'm using just that fine liner to go around those kind of graphic circles. I put whether they came out real strong or not, because again, that was just cork. So some of those stamps aren't solid, which is fine. I like the organicness of them not being all perfect and all of that. And then I'm taking that Cibolo Woody again and just messily kind of scribbling inside each of those circle dots just to get a little bit of color on there. And I don't know. And really, I knew I wanted the purple when I did this, but the blue got chosen because I think some of the dictionary paper I put down had some turquoise paint on it. So that was like, I just kind of wanted to bring that together. So now I'm searching through a little box I have of different focals. I really liked that idea of that butterfly wings. That's a Tim Holtz product, and then that card, whatever they called, family portraits. I think it's also a Tim Holtz product that are these big cards. And sometimes I cut them out, sometimes I leave them as they are. And I thought I was going to cut this one up and use the butterfly wings to make this little swimming girl a fairy. But I decided, no, I really like the card. I like that there was like, I don't know, she was on the shores of like a lake or something. Kind of reminded me of Girl Scout camp. Um, and yeah, I decided to just use the whole card, and y'all, I really like what I'm gonna do with this. So, first thing I did was decide to distress this card a little bit. I'm using just some scissors to kind of um, mess up the edges and scratch into the card itself. I'm gonna fold it in a couple of places, like the corners especially, because when it's folded, some of that like white on the back kind of shows up. Now, I thought I might distress that to distress it with like ink. I did distress it, but I thought I'd use some ink. But I decided instead to go and get some embroidery floss. So this is just some purple embroidery floss that kind of matches that wilted violet. And I'm going to just do some sketching marks on it. I'm using a really long, I think that's either one of my doll needles or a one of the needles I have from the hair weave set from the Dollar Tree. I don't know. It's a really nice long needle. It's leaving like extra large holes where I poke through, which is fine with me because that adds kind of to that stress feel of it. I thought about cutting out some of where I'm stitching here so that I didn't have to fill the space with my voice, but I wanted y'all to see me do this, so I've just sped it up quite a bit. But y'all can see I'm making just these up and down marks, and I'm keeping it kind of confined to where like the grassy area is. Now, when I did this card, y'all, I've been doing the artist way and had my social media and reading break, and um, that's part of the reason I want to keep busy is because I was waiting for that time to be up, but I was like, I want to make something, I want to get in there and do something, and it had been a struggle of a week to not be able to read, to not watch TV, to not really be online, to all of that. So I was, I do believe it helped. I have taken a break from the artist way right now with the whole idea of with me having the broken ankle. It just, yeah, I have to take a break. I can't do artist dates. I can't do first couple days afterwards. I wasn't able to get up and do my morning pages the way I wanted to. So unfortunately, I'm taking a break from the artist way right now, and I'm hoping to get back to it once I'm all healed up, but that could be 6 months. So we'll see. All right, once I got all that done, the water on this page was calling to me. So I grabbed some thread in, oh, maybe that's when I got that ink on me. Um, I got some thread in a turquoise that matched that stabilo, and I'm drawing the lines out from her body to the side of the card, and I'm pre-poking some of the holes so that I get it right along the side of her body. And y'all, I really, 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 really love this. Actually, while I was editing this video, I was thinking, why didn't I just make the fairy wings out of the embroidery floss here? That would have been super cool too. But no, I kept with kind of the water theme and made these lines that kind of went along the lake from her body out. And it frames her up really cute. And I kind of want to grab some more of these cards and play with this idea. I've seen some artists online that have taken old photos like this and framed them out with different embroidery types, and I think that's kind of what inspired me here. So, anyway, I am getting all of that done, and I think this is probably my last one here, and I'm going to tie that off. No, maybe it's not my last one. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna tie that up. And like I said, y'all, I'm just sitting up in bed with my foot up. I'm gonna try to get around the house a little bit more, but mostly I'm just watching YouTube videos. So if you have a channel to recommend to me that maybe I haven't found, I'm watching a lot of Vlogmas and vlogs, and I don't know why that's appealing to me right now, but that's my jam right now. Okay, so I've got that all done. I actually took a scrap of paper out of my little trash bin on my desk because I couldn't find a phrase that I wanted to put on here. And with her being at the lake and everything, and all the struggles I had just had, not realizing the struggles to come, I wrote the phrase, just keep swimming. So, y'all probably know that from Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. It's a great little phrase. It kind of applies to everything, just keep moving, keep going forward. Um, Things can get better. Just keep swimming. So right now I can't swim, I can't walk, I can't anything, but I'm just going to keep moving forward. So I am doing a little bit. Oh, and I used one of my, what are those? Papermate Ink Joy pens. They're gel pens. I love them. I have them in every color. So I picked the turquoisey one to kind of go with that whole theme I've got going on. And I'm thickening up the lines on the downstrokes. So that's just kind of a hand lettering technique. So I've got that right now. I'm going to stick that down with my Oohoo glue stick, and then I'm going to use this glue pen thing that I had just gotten from the Dollar Tree that's got two different sides to it. I hadn't tried it out before. I could have used a matte gel medium or even E6000 to put this heavy thing down, but instead I'm using this weird glue thing. It worked. I did have to weigh down the card a little bit to keep it from popping up, but this glue stick thing from the Dollar Tree did work. So I'm gonna stick that down, and y'all, I think that's it for this page. All right, I do hope I get in and can film some more stuff from y'all. Not sure right now. We'll see what's to come. I wish y'all all the best. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching. Bye.